So are you looking to invest in property in the UK, but you don't know where to start? This is the beginner's guide that I wish I had when I first started. So I was actually able to go from 1 to 6 properties in 15 months. And this was by actually understanding how property works, understanding how to analyze good deals, and also understand the right strategy for me. So I was able to scale up quickly. So if you're looking to build wealth through property, this video will talk you through the key steps, the strategy, and the mindset that's needed. So the first thing is understanding your goal. So your why. Why is it you actually want to invest in property? Is it to add additional income? Is it to actually replace your 9 to 5? Is it to build long-term wealth? Understanding your why will help you choose the strategy for you, also where you want to invest, and actually it will be the thing that you can anchor when things get tough, because in property investing, they will. Second, you want to know your budget. So typically, most investors start out by putting a 25% deposit down on a property investment. So you want to couple this with your stamp duty, and then you've got your mortgage fees and legal fees as well. So for example, on a £100,000 house, generally speaking, you're going to be spending about £30,000 to £35,000. In addition to this, you want to understand whether you're purchasing in your own name or in a limited company. So generally speaking, if you're looking to scale your property portfolio, then for tax efficiency, it makes more sense to purchase under a limited company. However, I would recommend you speak to an accountant who specializes in property tax before you actually choose which option to go for. Now you want to make sure you pick the right strategy for you. So here's a breakdown of some of the main strategies. The first is buy to let. So this is just where you purchase a property and then you just rent it out long term. Second, you've got HMO. So HMO slightly differs from buy to let because this is where you actually rent out the property room by room. And in most cases, you can actually generate a higher income, but it does come with extra regulations. Flipping is where you purchase a property and then you look to sell it and make a profit on it. So BRRR is when you buy a property, you refurb it, you rent it out, and then you refinance. With the goal being, you want to pull as much money out of the deal that you put in as possible. Then you've got multi-unit deals as well. So this is where you purchase a block of flats under a freehold title. So there's other property strategies as well where it's a lower barrier to entry in terms of capital. So rent to rent. So this is where you actually rent the property from a landlord and then you'd either rent it out room by room, or typically you rent it as a service accommodation. So you put it up on Airbnb or Booking.com, and the excess is ultimately the profit that you want to be making. And then deal sourcing is where you would actually find good deals for other investors and they pay you a fee. The key here is to pick the right strategy for your situation and then go full in on it. So next, you want to find the right location. So it's not necessarily you have to buy where you live. You want to purchase in an area where it fits your budget, there's strong tenant demand, good yield, good transport links, and there's potential for capital growth as well. The next step is to know your numbers. Understanding the key numbers is going to be able to enable you to assess if it's a good deal or not. So what is the rent that you're going to be receiving from that property? What's the mortgage payment that you're going to be making? What is the maintenance roughly going to be? The insurance going to be? If you're going to be using a letting agent, what fee are they going to be taking from the top rent? And then what is the difference between the rent and then all those fees as well? And that's your cash flow and your monthly profit. So this is why I've actually created a deal analyzer sheet where you can actually input these numbers, assess any property, and understand exactly what the monthly profit is going to be and what the return on your investment is going to be as well. So you'll find the deal analyzer sheet in the description. You can download that and then start plugging the numbers in straight away so you know how profitable a deal is for you. Now you want to build a power team as well. Now I won't go into this in too much detail because I have created YouTube videos about building your power team, so you can find it here if you actually want to understand in more detail what you should be looking for when picking your power team. But the key members are your mortgage broker, your solicitor, if you're looking to do a refurb on the property, your builder, and then if you're looking to actually get that property managed, you want to make sure you're using a good letting agent as well that you've built a good relationship with. The next thing here, what I think is the most important, is then taking action. Analyze deals, use my deal analyzer sheet and actually start assessing and understanding what deal is good. Hone in on a location and then actually start viewing, start getting out there, start asking estate agents questions, and then also start making offers as well. You do not want to be stuck in analysis paralysis. You don't want to be stuck and not make any moves. You're better off taking actions and making mistakes than trying to be a perfectionist and not doing anything at all. Taking action is fundamental for success. So get clear on your strategy, plug in the numbers, speak to your mortgage broker, and start moving when the deal stacks. If you are serious about investing in property, as I mentioned earlier, you can download my free deal analyzer sheet. You can also download my How to Find Your First Investment Property Starter Guide, which goes through how you can find a good deal, the numbers you need to be looking at, who you need to be liaising with, and the mistakes most beginners make that you want to be avoiding as well. And you want my expert guidance and coaching to ensure that you're not making any silly mistakes and keep you accountable and provide you with the knowledge and tools so you're in a place where you can actually purchase a good cash flow property. Then feel free to book in a call with me, or you can select one of my mentoring options below. So you can find all of this in my description and in my pinned comment. So if you are looking to get started property, hopefully this video helped you understand the steps you need to be taking and the key things you need to be thinking about so you're able to do it successfully. So if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like, and you found value from this video or any other video on this channel, then do subscribe as well. And until next time, happy investing.